Hi there, my name's Kathy Holowko and I'm the artist behind a sculpture that sits in the Edinburgh Gardens called the Unsung Hero. I am also a keen amateur gardener, and this is me in my autumn harvest garden with Kathy Holowko, my helpful companion species. So how did I get to the point of putting a worm on a plinth? Well, sometimes I think it's those pivotal books you read at a certain time in your life. And for me, as a young teenager, reading The Naked Ape led me to question that all-pervasive anthropocentric view and shift my perspective to see humans as one of many animals that share this earth. And around that time, I also found great solace in ideas of permaculture. It just made so much sense to try and understand living with the systems and cycles of the planet in order for all things to live well together. And art has been a bountiful entry to learn and to think and to share my ideas, and I do like making. So with this work, I was lucky enough to have a friend that lent me her family to make the work in a solar-powered woodworking shed in Castlemaine. And I was embraced by the family of Wigglesworths, no kidding, and really, where else would you make a giant worm? So, when a century-old plinth lay abandoned and the city of Yarra asked for artistic ideas, I asked questions of this space. The plinth is a cultural canon that elevates those deemed worthy of honouring and remembering in public places, which has, of course, become quite topical recently. For me, the placement of an artwork on this structure couldn't be separated from these historical legacies. So who should be honoured in this contemporary context? Well, it was my hope that our knowledge had progressed and we can celebrate positive future visions where we are enlightened to the cycles of ecology and our place in the world. And so, while thinking on it and tending to the earth, my muse appeared. And finally, the worm gets its rightful place. The unsung hero represents the biotic community that we live with, and especially the unrecognised work that these humble earthworms undertake in our service, aerating and turning decaying matter into compost-rich soil that feed our plants and in turn all animal life. It's well time to honour and show our respects, I think. And so, what has turned out to be quite a strange and thought-provoking year, I invite you, the citizens of the city of Yarra, to consider making a pilgrimage on your next exercise break to pay your respects to the worm. And don't forget to compost.